Ho ho ho, my last holiday drink for the season. Are you ready for it? I know Santa is. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and today I am making my final cocktail for the holiday season of 2025. So this one I thought of, Santa worked really hard. He went all night delivering gifts around the world, right? What is he going to do when he gets home? Well, I know if I was Santa after a long, hard day like that, I want to get home, get a drink, kick my feet up, and just enjoy some sort of cocktail, right? So I'm calling this one Bad Santa's Cookie Jar. Now, as always, this is a little bit of a stretch on an old-fashioned, not quite fitting into that perfect box, but it definitely has all the ingredients of an old-fashioned. So this will be a fun one to make. Now, I'm gonna make two of these, and there's a reason I'm using two different glasses. One that I really want to use, but I don't know if it'll work. One that I think will work, but when I started making this, I was missing an ingredient, so I ended up having to freeze the glasses, so it could mess up my my result that I want. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyways, all right, let's do this. We're gonna be making this in a stirring glass, and we're gonna start off with some bitters. I'm first gonna use, of course, Santa's going to want some gnome bitters in there. And this is his Christmas chocolate bitters. So we're going to do, because I'm doubling up, we're going to do 4 of these. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. And because it's gnome, 1 extra. Yep. I'm also going to be adding some vanilla bitters. Now, vanilla bitters to this is going to be, so think of it this way. Santa all night eating cookies. He loves his cookies, right? He loves those cookies. So we want this drink to be a sweet kind of cookie drink. So that's what we're doing. So vanilla for this one as well. So we're doing 4 of these as well. Add lots of flavors, lots of, sweetness and good flavors. Now we're going to add some amaretto. Now this is one that was made, I got this recipe, I believe from Vino, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I made this about a year ago from one of Vino's recipes. So Coach Vino, I think this one's yours. Now, you want to use a ½ an ounce in this, but because, as I said, I am doing a double, we're going to be doing a whole ounce of this. This will add some of that nuttiness you want in there. A cookie with some nuts and some goodness, right? I was thinking about like a vanilla vodka, right? But no, would Santa use a vanilla vodka after a long, hard night? Hell no. He's just going to go for some whiskey. So some vanilla whiskey. Jim Beam vanilla. I didn't even know they made a vanilla whiskey. And I saw that, I was like, yep, that's what Santa would use. So we're going to do, I normally use 1 ounce. We're going to do 2 ounces of this. And who knows, you can add a little bit more if you wanted to. I'm sure Santa wouldn't mind. Next, we're going to add some Buffalo Trace, some bourbon in here. Now, this is a Santa's, this is Bad Santa's cookie jar. So we're actually going to be doing 4 ounces of this. So 2 ounces per drink, but 4 in this one. So that's 1.5, 3, 4. Man, I'm being messy. Bad Doc is what it seems like here. Bad Doc instead of Bad Santa. We're almost done. Now to make this more, so we have the vanilla, we have some vanilla, we have some chocolate, we have some nuttiness in there. To top this off, we actually need to add some liqueur. Now, I thought about Bailey's, Bailey's chocolate and all that. Nope, this is the reason we went with Buffalo Trace is because we're going with the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. Yep, we're going to keep this bourbon whiskey kind of style, right? So let's do that. Now, you need 1 ounce per serving, so we're actually going to do 2 ounces of this. There you go. Look at that beaut. All right, let's stir this bad boy up. And I was actually going to go with a higher proof whiskey at first, but then when I decided to use the Buffalo Trace cream, I said, no, let's keep it with Buffalo Trace. But who knows, after a long night, maybe Santa does want a little bit more, but there's plenty of alcohol in here, isn't there? But who knows? He is being Bad Santa, so maybe he does want a little bit extra in there. All right, let's move all this over. Now, the reason I was making double is for this reason. As I said, I have 2 glasses I want to use. Now, this is the one I wanted to use because it's more Christmassy. You can see it's Christmas around the whole thing. And I like that. But when I saw but there's an effect that I kind of want. And they use a martini glass. So I figured we'll try it in both, but hopefully it works in one or the other. So what this is marshmallow fluff covered with the red, white, and green, like a holiday sprinkles that we have. So this one only has it on the inside. This one has a little bit on the inside and kind of just covering the top because it's just gold on top. But this one I didn't want to cover the outside because how pretty it looks. So, all right. We need ice for this one. So for this one, I'm going to use a nice big clear ice just to make sure I get to fill that. And then for this one, just because of the chair, I'm going to use that Santa Claus. I showed you guys on another video how cute this Santa Claus came out. I love how it looks and how clear it is. We're going to put him in here. Give this one more cheer since this one has a lot of cheer already. Guess let's fill this one first. And you want to fill it up so that it touches that. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Ooh. Make sure there is plenty so I can fill this all the way up. Now we're going to give us a time and see if the magic happens that I want to happen. If it doesn't, I'll show you a picture of what it was supposed to look like. So we're going to let this, we're going to sit this here and we're going to time lapse through this part. All right. I let that go long enough and it didn't go as well. So I will put a picture of what it was supposed to look like right now. Yep, that's what it was supposed to look like. Now, we still have two beautiful drinks here. Two drinks that I need to try. So let's just, should I start it now? I won't stir it up. I'm just going to taste it. Now, we're going to do each one a little bit differently. This one I'm just going to do as is. Bad Santa's cookie jar. Here we go. Actually, I'm going for that again. I'm going to stir that up just a little bit. Just because it's starting to separate a little bit. Just from sitting here for 10 minutes trying to get it to do what I wanted it to do. All right, here we go again. Now, I'm going to say, I didn't know how this drink was going to turn out. But actually, it's good. It's not overly sweet like you would think it would be. There's a lot of flavor to this. And plenty of, like, you can taste the whiskey in here, which is nice. So you get some of that sweetness, especially from the, the marshmallow and all, and the fluff around the edge. But then you get a little bit of sweetness. You get a little bit of nuttiness. You get a little bit of the vanilla. But that whiskey is there. That whiskey is there. Yeah, this is, honestly, it may fool you and look like it's a very colorful drink. But this is one that you can sip on and sip on and sip on. And then worry about it later on because you're going to feel that one. I like it. A lot better than I thought it would be. All right. So see how the lines came down? Didn't quite work there. I was talking to my wife when I was waiting for this. I think by me freezing it, because I had to freeze it overnight, that kind of messed it up. Who knows? I might have to try this one more time just by itself to see if I could get it to work. But for tonight, this is it. So I'm going to stir this one up just a tiny bit just to do that. Now, we're going to pretend that Mrs. Claus was up all night, worried about Santa, and she wanted a drink too. So she wanted this, but she likes hers a little bit different as well. So what we're gonna do with hers, let me take a little bit of the sip off the top so it doesn't, for some reason, I guess because it's a smaller container, more surface area, it's a little bit sweeter than the other one, but that's fine, that's fine. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back. I don't know if you remember, if you watched the other video where I did eggnog whip, that's what this is. Now, the whip didn't whip up as nice as I wanted. I wanted to foam more and all that. So I'm going to work on that for next year. I'm going to figure out how do I make this foam, like just a big foam on top. But it had a lot of flavor and it was actually really good. And I'm not an eggnog guy. I really had never really tasted eggnog. Just not something that was, something I wanted to try. But I make it for my wife all the time. So I figured why not do that for this? So here we go. Let's add a little bit of eggnog foam on the top here. And then, well, Mrs. Claus, she wants it a little pretty, right? So she's going to want a little bit of holiday sprinkles on top as well. And there you go. All right. This is for Mrs. Claus with the little whipped eggnog on top, that cookie on the bottom, some pretty little sprinkles. Let's go in for this one. Oh, honestly, that eggnog levels this up. Honestly, yeah. Mr. Claus, Mrs. Claus, bad Santa, bad Mrs. Claus. Who knows? If Santa's not too tired, he may get a little lucky. Oh yeah, that's good too. Whew. Well, my friends, this is my last holiday drink of the season. Doesn't look pretty, but damn, it tastes good. Enjoying both of these. And I would like to see if you guys try this and see what you guys think of it. Honestly, this is just actually surprised me a lot better than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a lot sweeter. And I do like sweet drinks sometimes, but not overly sweet. But this one, I think by using Jim Beam and Buffalo Trace instead of using, a Bailey's and a vanilla vodka, I think I made these nice, solid old fashions. You're gonna say they're not because they're a little outside the box, but man, they hit all the marks for me. I do like it. So, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey down my old-fashioned rabbit hole. Happy holidays to all you. Merry Christmas, and hopefully you were on the good list, not the naughty list, and you got everything that you wanted for the holidays. I know I did. I got to spend time with family, got to spend time with friends, and got to spend time with you guys all year. Till our next year, my friends. Cheers.